We have Grishoalbrand going up against Mardu Control. So, you know, we'll see how this one goes. Spleen, how the hell's it going? Thanks for coming out. No, don't be sorry. Yell as much as you want. Live your own life. Be you. So who do you think has the advantage in this match?
Well, I think probably Tim.
Yeah?
Yeah. At least like game one.
Mm-hmm.
Game one, Travis is reliant on hitting like a bunch of IOKs or thought seizes because he doesn't really have any other interaction that Tim cares about.
He has some paths which were very clutch in the, as you were saying in the when Patrick and I were commenting.
Oh yeah, no, that was super clutch. I drew that like on turn 2.
Yeah.
If I hadn't, that would have been a very different game.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been over a turn later.
I want Freaka to bring the glistening oil to Theros and complicate the gods. Blue Sapphire, that is my exact theory of what's going to happen. Because I feel like Magic Design cannot resist the urge for how fucking metal the Theros gods are going to be as Phyrexians.
Like, you know, literally.
Yeah. It's true. It's true. Right, so Patrick threw a bunch of mirrors on there to show Ben, I think, that we have his mirror tokens. So this seems like that seems
like hot garbage, but
yeah, he's keeping it. I just want him to reveal an Emrakul off the Bob. That's all I want. That's all I want in my life.
I would like to see Patrick win a game with his stupid, awful deck, but
well, he's going up against you next.
I don't think that's going to happen.
No, I don't think so either. I could play Shamans against him.
I think you'd still win.
I think so, Shannon.
Shamans are good.
I'll get the next time we power. Sounds good. They're not doing anything. They're just hanging out.
They're just chilling on the table.
Patrick's, he's just, you know.
If we ever need mirror tokens, we got mirror tokens.
Yeah.
Nobody has to draw them, which is probably good because some of our art skills, mostly me.
I like your zombie coming out of the grave. He's like,
he was dead. Just like Patrick's chances.
yeah. Tim's keeping this one. See an Arid Mesa. Tim scries to the bottom. And the match has begun. Well, actually, we're in turn 2. Scalding Tarn versus an Arid Mesa. One's worth more money.
Yes, stupid awful is the technical term.
Yeah. Travis is down to 19. Get the Sacred Foundry in.
Yeah, I do find Grishoalbrand a very hard deck to commentate on because the majority of what happens in this deck happens in its hand.
Yes, yes.
So it's very difficult to tell what's actually going on from here.
And it's going to be more exciting when there's things on the battlefield that we can say, oh, look, here's that thing.
Greatness at, no.
Okay, all right, let's see what Tim's working with. Tim's response is, well, this is bad. Through the Breach, Night's Whisper, Goryo's Vengeance, and
It's probably the Night's Whisper because he doesn't actually have anything to go with here.
Mm-hmm.
So he needs to hit some more gas. I'm not sure. I'm never really sure when I'm taking cards away from this deck, but I don't think it's the Goryo's Vengeance because he doesn't have an enabler.
Yeah, the card draw that filters through seems he's taking the Desperate Ritual.
I think I would have taken the Night's Whisper.
I think I would.
Desperate Ritual, like if by the time the Desperate Ritual is a good card, I've already lost.
Yeah. Tim's going to 19. Travis is trying to Mardu Control. Yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
He's playing the Spaghetti Roulette.
He's got 4 Bobs, and an Emrakul.
Mm-hmm. I want it. Every time Bob's on the battlefield, it's so exciting. We should just tell him to play Bob every turn.
New rule: every player begins the game with a Bob Vanguard.
Yeah. They both should.
Makes burn so much better.
See, Night's Whisper. Tim goes to 17, loses 2, draws 2. So here's the problem now. What if, right? We'll see. I mean, unless, of course, Travis had multiple ways for hand disruption in his hand. But I don't think he did. He just, missed the land drop.
Yeah.
Which isn't good when he has Nahiri, Lily, and Emrakul. I mean, he needs one more swamp, and then he can get out of this.
Well, like Liliana's not super great against Grishoalbrand. It's okay. Provides some moderate hand disruption.
Lingering Souls. We got 2 1/1s.
This is flying through the clouds.
Yeah, it's beautiful. You see Seam Vision, draw cards, scry 2. If you top one or bottom the other. I'm all yawning.
Oh, he's drawn the needle spike.
That he wants to win with.
Yeah.
Number 2. Tim's down to 15. He's flashing back tolls.
There you go. That's how you do it.
So Tim's probably going to bring in the Pyroclasm from his board. It's board, excuse me. A complicated Emrakul would be sick. I feel like that is their end game with it. Desperate Ritual, Simeon, through the breach. What's popping out? Borborygmos.
Oh, that's bad. For Travis.
Comes in for 6.
Very much not
Path to Exile.
so bad.
He deals 6 to him. Puts him to 13.
That's good. That puts him to Emrakul death range.
Yep. Cracking it.
He's probably going to take the extra 2 here. Hey, they're getting untapped Black Source. Okay. Sure.
No, he's activating the Needle Spires.
Fuck.
So it's a 2-1 with double strike?
It's a 2-1 with double strike. So it's 8 points.
He goes to 7.
That's not bad.
He goes to 5.
That's very much not bad.
Serum Visions, draw. Scry 2. Passes.
Oh man. Travis, living the dream.
Comes in.
He got him. Got there. Got there with the Needle Spires. That's not something I ever thought I'd see.
No. It feels like Grishoalbrand is like either like perfect or it does nothing.
It's a fairly resilient combo deck. Like
Yeah.
the problem is that you do play a lot of air, so sometimes you play your Night's Whisper and you draw 2 more card draw spells, and you're like, oh.
Yeah. This is not.
Yeah, all right. Or you Faithless Looting, and you're like, hey, I can discard 2 of these because I don't want any of them.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just yawning over here. It's past my bedtime at 9:17. Even Lava Claw Reaches, it has to be better than Needle Spires.
Travis took this list off the Intertubes.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy he got the list from said that he'd played like 50 games with the deck, and he thought that was the best manland for it.
Yeah.
I think it had it was also partly something to do with it making both red and white. I think that was important because you get to play like the Blackleaf Cliffs, but you can't play red-white fast lands.
Yeah.
Yet.
But soon they will be coming.
Yeah.
Mr. Yawn's over here, yeah. All I do is yawn. Bring in some Painful Truths and some... Were those IOKs?
Yeah, I think on the play he brings in IOK.
Yeah.
And then on the draw he boards them out.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So then he can like IOK their IOK.
So he's bringing out some Lilies in a Slaughter Pact, and he's bringing in, I saw 2 of the Graveyard Hate Sideboard Rest in Peace, or whatever it's called. That makes sense for the name.
Yeah, Rest in Peace is good. More Thoughtseize is another card. Might be.
Spaghetti Roulette? Yeah, Rakdos Charm.
Rakdos Charm's a good card.
Yep, seems good in this matchup. Good night, Jason. Thanks for coming out. Alright. Patrick is looking at pictures of Michael Shannon on his phone. Thanks, Patrick. This is great. This is good.
He's not a bad guy. He's just he needs a planet.
Yeah.
That's a
Planet,
big need.
please.
Planet, please.
Yeah. All right. So let's see how this goes for Tim. And Travis. Travis, get that bob. Get that bob.
And then explode and die.
Is that a hand of 6 lands?
I have seen him play.
I feel like you can't do that against this deck.
Bob with Emrakul before.
Yeah.
And the closest he came to revealing Emrakul was revealing the land he needed to cast it,
Oh,
and then
Jesus.
drawing the Emrakul. With like no cards in his hand.
Tim was telling me other times of like
It's
the
bad.
Greater Gargadon, he would get it, and then like he would get the land, then suspend Greater Gargadon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Travis, I don't think Travis can keep this hand against Grishoalbrand. Yeah, he has a Thoughtseize, which is a bit of disruption, but maybe he can. It's just quite 6 more expos this week. I wish I don't know what an expo is.
I think it's one of those things where they have a big celebration in the city, and there's like a bunch of people come to show off all their stuff.
Yeah. Here's the.
I think that's.
Here's the thing.
I think that's
So-
what that is.
Travis kept his hand. I saw LOR playing. Oh, they were playing Colt Express or Ticket to Ride. No, they play a lot of. They do like a weekly series. I think on Fridays where they play. Tim is actually at 19. Where they play board games, which is really cool because more board games on Twitch is good. Draw cards, scry 2. Let's see what he has here. It's a Through the Breach and another card that his hand
And
is
a mystery card that a giant hand is in the way of.
Faithless Looting.
It was more exciting when it was a mystery card.
I agree. I was telling Patrick the reason Tim plays Grishoalbrand is because he has hands big enough to hold his
To
whole
hold,
deck.
hold all
Yeah.
the cards, yeah.
Oh,
Which ones?
the Zendikar Expeditions. Which one's Siri? I have a breeding pool.
I don't know that I have any of the Zendikar ones.
I like the Grishoalbrand, but it's quite inconsistent. You know, when it does good, it does good. He's just. Travis is talking about what he thinks he's going to take here. Trade me Polluted Delta, I needs it. What do we got here?
Somebody opened a pack of Battle for Zendikar at the store night before last, Friday
Yeah.
night. And they got a foil land and they were all excited, but then it was Evolving Wilds.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, let's see what. Just passes back. Let's see if Travis drew anything, or if he's just sitting on land again. Scalding Tarn. He's going to play. Attack the Edge, Strip Mine, Hollow Fountain, Wood and Foothills, Breeding Pools, and Misty Rainforest. Seems good. He's cracking that Scalding Tarn.
Yeah,
18. Oh.
I think I have a Tech Edge. I would love to have one of those Misty Rainforests, but I don't think I can justify that. I'd like one of the Wooded Foothills too, but
I buy them spontaneously whenever I have extra tickets on MTGO because they're pretty cheap. Like I have a Strip Mine and Ancient Tomb because they're only like $2, and I'm like, yeah, of course I'm gonna buy these.
yeah, Ancient Tombs would be nice.
Yeah, I like it because there's a skeleton and he's just like, ah. Manamorphose. He's making a blue and a red.
Awful blue and a red.
Drawing a card.
All right.
Blue and a red. Yeah. What are we gonna see here? Those are pretty good ones to get, Spleen. Faithless Looting.
Yeah, I opened 2. I think I got the blue-white battle land, which was fine, and a flooded strand, which was much better. Because I have a lunatic friend who needs those. He was able to trade it for a bunch of awesome stuff.
Nice, that's pretty good spleen. Syria, those are good powers. My best opening, I mean, I've been very lucky with cons. I've opened 6 polluted deltas, one was a foil. That's really good.
That is really good.
And then my pre-release for Shadows over Innistrad, I had Arlen Cord as my pre-release promo. I opened a Nahiri and an Arlen in my packs, and then the next day I had Arlen Cord, no, a Nahiri as my promo.
Nice.
And a Sorin in my packs. I was very lucky that weekend. And then I stopped playing Paper Magic.
This game is going nowhere fast.
Yeah, so they're both kind of just, I think, so he has Path. Is he just drawing other lands still?
Maybe. I
There
mean,
we
like
go.
he's just
Luckily,
gonna
now we
get
have
like
man
the
lands.
manland beats. No, you should finish building that fungus humongous deck.
Yeah.
Patrick has a foil Sporso or Thallid
Ooh.
in his trade binder.
Yeah, I need to find what else I need. I have the on my MTGO. Desperate Ritual. Let's see if flashback Faithless Looting. Oh my god. Tim had like the world on a plate there, and then he was like, "No, thanks. I'll take the moon."
I'd like some crackers, please.
Oh, there we go. So he has a path open, but the problem is we're gonna see.
Yeah, I think Tim's got this one.
Yeah.
He's got like a million card draws. Because he can force the path by attacking.
Yep, which is what he's doing. So he's responding to the crack.
That's not a bad choice.
Yeah.
And like maybe Travis's removal was a terminate.
Yeah, he's going to 2. What's the C? That's really good, Serial. That's a good LGS loaner. So he's
Yeah,
he goes to 10 because he took 3 off the bolt. That was in response to the go to 2 Grishoalbrand trigger.
that's not unreasonable.
Yeah.
It's either that or you let him draw and try to respond to the life gain and hope he doesn't have a second instance.
Yeah. So let's see what Tim is here. If you got anything else, or if this is just
Yeah, Travis, we ran 3 pre-releases at the store I work at, and Travis opened an expedition every day.
yeah.
It was pretty awesome.
That's just the Travis look.
Yeah, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah, especially because I remember with him and Patrick, he was like, Travis was like, there's going down to 7 off that Grishoalbrand. He's like, which one do you want? And Travis's pitcher was like, I don't care, just give me one. And he's like,
Yep.
okay, here you go. And then Travis got it. All right, so does Tim. So the Marsh Flats is resolved. He's going to pat the Grishoalbrand, which Tim saw coming.
Yeah, it's kind of pointless now.
Swamp, Simeon, Gorios. Bring Borborygmos back.
Mm-hmm.
Let's count those. Yeah, Travis just scoops it up. He's going to just burn them out with lands.
Mm-hmm. He's going to throw broccoli at him.
You know? The match was nothing until it exploded, and then that was that.
That is the thing I don't like about watching Grishoalbrand, is that so much of the game happens in one player's hand.
Yeah.
That it's really hard to tell what's actually going on unless you're like, you know, the player sitting in that seat.
Yeah, yeah. Patrick is saying that he's got this next match against you. The Vampire's going to do a lot better, so...
Okay. I mean, like, my goal is going to be to make an Elish Norn and make all his guys die forever. So.
E-Section, thank you so much for the follow. We appreciate it. Welcome to the goddamn table. And by the way, Serial, thank you for being so awesome in chat and welcoming all the new followers. That is so freaking cool of you. All right, let's see how this game 3 goes.
Oh, Travis gets to be on the play here, so.
Look at this username, Harambe the Eternal. Thank you so much for the follow. That's really good. You fucking rule. Welcome to the goddamn table. Harambe the Eternal.
No comment.
That's how it should be done. Vampires? You know,
Right.
Patrick loves his vampires. I think Patrick wants to be a vampire.
No, I think Patrick wants to be Renfield.
Yeah.
You know, he's feed bugs to the spiders, and then feed the spiders to some sparrows or whatever, and then
Yeah.
feed those to cats, and then feed the cat to a dog, and then eat the dog. Because it's the most efficient way to consume life or something.
So Travis is keeping his. Tim's going to 6 because he had a no lander.
That's a good choice.
Yeah. It doesn't follow the 2 to 5 rule.
He kept a one-lander against me, and he lost the game
Yeah.
because of it.
Yeah. By the way, anyone who's watching, if you're not following, consider pressing that follow button underneath the video and a little tiny heart, and I'll say your name and point at the camera and say our catchphrase. So if you like catchphrases, you know,
Yeah.
don't have a count, man.
But
That's
not
like-
the game.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, not the game. Did Travis have 6 land again? No, Travis had 2 land in that hand, I think.
Yeah. You know, Travis often says that sideboarding is the weakest aspect of his game, but I think it's really mulliganing. Because he keeps the sketchiest shit
Tim's
and
going to
assumes that he'll
5.
draw out of it.
It's time to duel. Mulliganing, I think, is the hardest part of Magic.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Filippo Magic, thank you so much for the follow. We appreciate it. Welcome to the goddamn table. Ay caramba. Pulling out the old Simpsons references. I don't watch Simpsons anymore. Does Bart still say ay caramba, or was that just a 90s thing?
I have no idea.
Flex for follows? No, Patrick's outside.
Yeah, I'm worried I might hurt myself, so.
So,
Ooh, it looks like Tim's taken the enforced mull to 4 without your best card.
yeah, just why did you keep this
That's
hand?
a bad
I'll get rid of this. Yeah, if you got to get here on the. Patrick usually commentates on the first round, so if you want flex for follows, you got to be here bright and early, folks. He certainly says don't have a count man. Yeah, that's gone. So he's going to 17.
Man, Thoughtseize is so good. Did you mulligan? Okay, let's pretend you did.
Yeah. All right, let's see. So, Tim's actually saying that in that situation, taking the Grishoalbrand would actually be good, because he says at this point he actually only has 2 Goryo's Vengeance. So, Tim's just giving some insight into the deck, which, you know, I trust Tim to know, right?
Against a deck that's playing both white and black, I probably would take out some Goryo's Vengeance because accessing my graveyard is probably going to be very hard.
We're seeing, or this is it. The spaghetti roulette has begun to spin.
15.
Let's take that 15.
I really just want to see that happen.
Yeah, here we go. Take
No,
3.
3's not 15, but it puts him to 15,
Yeah,
which is like close.
yeah. It's 15 all. Travis is going to 13 and he passes back.
I was really hoping he would just go to, be at 15 and take exactly 15 damage. That would be really cool.
All right, so it's 13 all. He has a bolt path. He lightning bolts Tim. I like that choice.
Agreed.
Ooh, another 3. 10 all. Comes in for 2. Tim's going to 8. We're actually seeing some motion in the ocean here in this round. So if you guys want to see vampires against Evo Cord, Eldritch Evolution Cord, that's our next match. So if you ever like, I I want to see vampires go up against Voices of Resurgence. Well, stay tuned, because that's what's happening next.
No, against angry goats.
Yeah. Angry goats that just poop out elementals.
Bleh.
I want to see it. Let's get that Emrakul.
Maybe it'll happen.
I want it to happen. Flashes back looting.
Yeah, no, Travis does have a path in his hand.
Yeah, so he's actually they've been known since the last turn when he didn't play the lingering. Let's see that Bob. Emrakul. Oh, draw Emrakul.
Not quite.
Maybe you Vindicate. Or Terminate, sorry, yeah.
If you could play Vindicate in this format, that would be so cool.
Yeah. Alright, so now we're gonna see. He's probably gonna animate, or is he just gonna do the souls? Or is he just... Tim's going to 6. Lingering souls. The souls are here. Let's see if Tim can get out of this. Or if this is just it for Tim. I mean, is he dead next turn? 2, 4, 6? Yeah, he is.
Mm-hmm. No, he is staring down lethal.
But so technically is Travis with that Emrakul sitting right there on top of his library. So the people who just came in this Mardu Control, there's a 1 of Emrakul. He's bringing in Grishoalbrand. There's a 1 of Emrakul, so that Dark Confidant could just be an untimely death. Yeah, paths it. Tim does not have the life to actually activate Grishoalbrand.
So he's just going to die.
Yeah. And that's just that. So that lightning bolt that Travis did that one turn proved to be...
It was pretty clutch. Although, like, in this, if he hadn't done it, he could probably lightning bolt him and kill him now.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Because Tim would have paid the 7.
Yeah. He doesn't have the mana to path Bob. Death by spaghetti. Yeah, it's happening.
It could happen.
It's the spaghetti roulette. Ooh. Using those to flashback looting.
All right. Let's see it happen.
Here it is.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, kills him.
Yep. All right.
Man, that would have been so sweet. So Travis takes that one. How sick would that have been to see a roulette spaghetti take it?
That would have been awesome.
I guess we'll just have to wait for the next time he plays this deck. Because right now, we're going to our next match, which is Vampires against EvoCord. So
yeah, so the goal is to make an Elishnorn.
Yep. Do it.
And make the vampires more delicious.
Yeah, just
by putting them in his graveyard or whatever.
Bobby, oh man, we're in front of that. Boop, Bobby, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much for that follow.